Away heading into today, so Team Vitality topping the timesheet there, and then we've got, where are we? Team Falcons are in 6th, last year's winners, remember. Team Liquid, though, that's the one I'm focusing on because we have a Tanner, of course, on stage with us now. They are in 4th, but big points up for grab tonight. And from we're absolutely loving chess as well here on Spotlight. And yesterday, actually, we got into some of the detail. But if you missed the show and you still don't know your rooks from your bishops, well, here's a little explainer.
When you think of esports, you might automatically think of flashy graphics, huge maps, guns and spells. But it's not all like that. Chess, the ancient game of strategy, is a huge foundation of the esports scene, and we wouldn't have games like League of Legends and Dota 2 without it. Esports chess follows the well-known rules of any game of chess. Both players start with 16 pieces per side. Players are still locked into a game of cat and mouse, having to think multiple moves ahead and adapting strategies as the game goes on. And they are still looking to eliminate their opponent one piece at a time. What adds to the excitement is the time limits. All players start with a 10-minute allowance, which cannot be increased. However, the quicker the players make their early moves, the more time they'll have for the crucial moves later on in the game. The goal is to corner your opponent's king and get the checkmate. The game is on.
Well, if you were watching the show last night, we left you on a cliffhanger. Yes, we did, in that chess final. Not one, but two grandmasters were left duking it out for the ultimate title. And it was the Norwegian 5-time world champion Magnus Carlsen of Team Liquid that took first blood, winning the first set. The fourth game in that first set proved decisive against Team Falcons, Alireza Firouzja. If Magnus wins this next set, he is the champion. But remember, it's best of 4 games. Let's go.
Firouzja can get maximum number of moves when he's down on the seconds, better than anyone else in the world, and that's what he needs to do right now. Will he convert into a full point? He gives it up. Another queen appears on the board.
And Magnus blunders his rook.
He's about to resign.
Wow, Alireza Firouzja striking back. He's got 2 queens. 7 seconds should be more than enough. Magnus Carlsen gives up. What a turnaround.
An opening surprise and counter surprise not working out for Firouzja, leading to 5 minutes versus 1, but getting into a winning position with 20 seconds left on his clock and managing to convert against the world #1. We have fireworks and a couple of moments of magic here.
He does, but will that even be enough with 11 seconds? And Magnus just playing this on endlessly, gives a check, drives the Black King away. Magnus Carlsen winning now. He's trapped the bishop, and Alireza knows he resigns. Magnus Carlsen back in set 2.
Resignation, there we go, with 8 seconds left to go. The speed was incredible. The number of moves that were played in the last 30 seconds of that game, formidable, but not enough to stop the tide that is world #1 Magnus Carlsen. He fights back, and set 2 is now level at 1 apiece.
It's bullet time, and Magnus has an idea. That rook could transfer itself to that left flank behind the A pawn and start pushing it, which is why Firouzja was forced to bring back the queen, attacking that F6 pawn. Magnus does not repeat this. He's not going to bring his rook back. Whoa, he's sacrificing the F6 pawn.
He knows he can get the queens off the board. Next move, Magnus Carlsen, he's going to swing the black queen across to G7 in front of his own king. He's going to go for the trade. And Firouzja, if the queens disappear, it's all about the black A pawn. 40 seconds though, he needs to decide. Queens off the board or on the board. Just make a move.
But how do you decide? Both are equally bad. Also, you've got no time. Alireza Firouzja frozen with no good options on the board. He jumps in with a knight. Magnus, he can trade. And look at Alireza. It's almost like he's giving up.
So frustrated. I've never seen him look this helpless. Alireza on the camera. He can give a check with his bishop. He drops his queen and he drops his queen. Alireza Firouzja. It's a simple knight fork to end that game. The writing was on the wall anyway, but Magnus Carlsen takes the win. He's so close now. Everything is earned here. Magnus Carlsen looking up. He's in calculation mode, trying to figure out if he can force it here and now. But there must be a little bit of a ghost in his mind. There was a blunder in game 1 of this second set when he had a winning position, up on time, up on the board. So Magnus, that's why he's double checking everything. That's why he's slowed down slightly. The longer this game goes on, the more hope for Firouzja. It's just a challenge, staying alive.
Remember, you make your own luck. You need to try and find a way to tempt Magnus into that mistake. Those mistakes do happen, but Firouzja needs to make it happen on command. Queen's off the board, and victory looking that much more remote.
And Magnus needs only a draw to win the match. He doesn't even need to win this game. He's completely winning.
And look at this, the C-pawn now forcing its way through. We're going to see the final move of the tournament.
Magnus Carlsen takes the victory. He wins game, set, and match against Team Falcons. Alireza Firouzja, Team Liquid.